Hi everybody, my name is Rebecca. Welcome to my channel. It's all about showing love to the lost, the lonely, and the broken through Jesus. Today I have an announcement to make, and that is that I am staying home. I had originally planned to go back to school in the fall and play volleyball for the school I was at, but God had a different plan. And that's kind of what today's video is about, is that plans change and people change. You know, you don't always do what you originally planned for your life. I will not be attending the school I was at anymore. I am going to go to the junior college here and finish my AA degree and continue to seek the Lord full-heartedly with everything that I have in me. Things don't go the way we planned. For example, with everyone in the world, COVID-19, that was not something people expected to happen, but it did. What the enemy meant for evil, God turned into good for me personally. If COVID would not have happened, I would not be in the place that I am today. It's a very scary thing for a lot of people, but for me, it brought me out of the pit. God shined his light into the dark places in my heart and healed them. And I just have gotten so much freedom and deliverance from the things that were really weighing heavy on me. Now that I'm free, I'm really walking into God's calling for my life. I made this decision to stay home. There was a lot of factors that went into it, but I won't get into all the details. I just want to remind you guys that plans change. And one verse that I keep replaying in my head and in my heart and in my spirit is just trust in the Lord with all your heart. Lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways submit to him, and he will direct your paths. That's Proverbs 3:5-6. God is going to direct my paths if I trust in him and I listen to him and I seek his face and I get in the word and I get in my secret place. And I want to encourage you to, if you have a decision to make, or if you're stressed or anxious or worried, get in the secret place. Open up your Bible, open up your mouth, pray, worship, seek God, because at the end of the day, he is all that really matters. If you don't agree with me, sorry. So make this decision was a big life change for me, because I loved the school that I was at. I loved it, but sometimes you sacrifice the things that you love to follow Jesus, and that's what I had to do. One of my friends actually shared with me in Genesis chapter 8, I believe, when Abraham goes up to sacrifice Isaac, because the Lord directed him to do so. Isaac was Abraham's promise. He was going to sacrifice it because God called him to, and he trusted that God had a plan. When he got up to sacrifice him, the Lord said, "No, stop." It's a similar situation. The school that I was going to was a promise that God made me, but and I walked into that promise and I got to experience it for a year, and then he had a different promise that he's going to fulfill. God never changes, but God changed my direction, and that is so cool to me. Yes, it's a little bit scary. It's not that scary. It's a little bit like, we don't know where we're going, but I trust Jesus. I trust him. He's going to direct my steps, one foot in front of the other, because I trust in God. At the end of the day, he's all that matters to me. I'm going to seek him fully. And I've just gotten so much freedom, and that my head is just so clear because God has freed me from, just gunk that needed to get out. I needed deliverance, and he delivered me from the snare. He set my foot free, and I'm walking in the freedom and in the will of God. By doing that, I just have a burning desire to follow Jesus and to get in his word, to read his word, to seek his face, to get in that secret place. And that is what I want to say to you, is to get with Jesus. At the end of the day, he's all that really matters. You have to seek his face, because you're not going to get clarity and answers until you get alone with Jesus. I can listen to all people sowing into me and speaking into my life and going to church and whatever, but at the end of the day, the change happens when I spend time with Jesus and when I get in his word and when I seek his face full-heartedly. So through fasting and prayer, he gave me clarity. He gave me a direct answer. And so I'm walking into what he has for me. I don't know all the details yet, but God's going to work them out. And I trust him, and I honor him, and I worship him, and I love him, because he is going to direct my path. God's got me. He's so good. Anyways, so that my friends, is today's video. Okay, I just opened my Bible to Psalm 42, which is one of my favorite Psalms, and it's, "As the deer pants for the streams of water, so my soul pants for you, my God. My soul thirsts for God, for the living God. When can I go and meet with God?" That is a very good verse. When can I go meet with God? My soul thirsts for God. I want to meet with him daily. I want to seek his face daily. I want to worship him daily because he has set that desire in my heart. That is what verse I'm going to leave with you. You should go read Psalm 42 because it is a good one. I would encourage you to just get in the Word today. If you haven't spent time with Jesus today and you've been feeling like you're in a dry season, go seek his face. Speak to him, let him speak to you, sit in his presence, bask in his glory, open up the Word, just listen to what he has for you, because he has a lot for you, and he loves you, and you're beautiful, and you're worthy, and you're blessed, and I pray that whoever is watching this gets something out of this video. If it's just one person, then cool. This is my message for you, that plans change, but God never changes. He remains the same. That's going to wrap up today's video. I will see you in my next video, hopefully. Have a blessed one. Bye.